telling you, I'm not leaving. Ooh, what if I talk like this for the rest of my life? Fucking the beat on Iango from Us looking ass. We're in the dark. Okay. We're gonna do this now. Here we go. It's RWBY time. As you can tell, I'm going through the ringer right now. I need to turn the light on, don't I? Okay. Going through the ringer. Okay, first off, this is RWBY. This is Volume 8, Episode 1, Divide. As of recording this, it is November 15th, Sunday. It's around 4 p.m. The hope is to get this up by Wednesday. We'll see. If you guys... Okay, there's two things going on here. First off, I am a little bit sick. It's not COVID, luckily. I got tested after the last video I did. I believe that's when I did that. So that is why I took a hiatus, if you were looking for the boys or something. I'm still not feeling well. My throat's a bit weird. Anyways, that's what's happening with me. As far as the show goes, last time we left off with this show, things were not looking good. We got to Atlas. It was a whole journey there. A lot of cool upgrades and such. A lot of cool relationships forming and new characters to introduce. And things were going well up until the point where Ironwood just went paranoid and started declaring martial law and attacking everyone that's on his team. Clover died. Crow's arrested along with Robin. We got Penny's the new Winter Maiden, and she's been rescued by the rest of the team. Ruby and Juniper and Oscar and Maria, I believe, is also there. And what's his fucking Pietro? They're all together. Or no, Oscar's not there with them. Sorry. So those group is together. Penny's got the Winter Maiden powers. Oscar has landed back onto Mantle, and he is trying to help stop whatever's coming also. Salem has arrived with a giant whale, and things are just not looking good overall. Just some expectations going into this volume. I want to see a Marrow redemption arc. Not necessarily redemption, but him turning to the good side. Same with Neo. I think it's time. I think I'm ready for it. Once upon a time, it was Emerald I was hoping for, but I think she's had too many chances. And if we give everyone a chance, I feel like, I don't know. Maybe they could do something cool with that. Like if one of the two, Neo or Emerald, switches to the good side, and then, you know, they have a bit of trust issues or whatever, but then they like eventually accept them, and then the other one also does it, but if they're really not trying to join the good side, they're just trying to get into the good side to like spy on them. I think that could be a cool thing, but you know, if they both do it, that's kind of weird to do that same plot device. So the only way I could see that happening is if they subvert the expectations somehow. I've been rambling for long enough, but those are just some blanket thoughts for this volume going in, things that I want to happen. Oscar unlock his semblance, please. That would be cool. What else? I feel like some Nora resolution. Nora and Ren, something going on there. You know, there's a lot of build up with Ren and like his power leveling up somehow, but also just the way that he was very not to get too political and you know, current events, but he was a bit Blue Lives Matter last volume, and I'm gonna need him to tone it back a little bit and join Nora's team again. So I'm hoping we can get some resolution there. I'm hoping we can get maybe a confirmation of Bumblebee. I mean, it's pretty obvious they're dating, but like, just they had a whole conversation about like, are they not together between Ren and Nora? So just say the L word, okay? Lesbians. Okay. Anyways, very excited for this volume. Surprisingly, haven't gotten anything spoiled yet. I did get some close calls on Tumblr, but I blocked, spoilers on there, which is lucky. And YouTube hasn't really been algorithming me lately, so I'm hoping it'll keep up. But yeah, let's just get into this episode and see how the season starts, the volume. Okay. And this is Broom Boy from Star Wars. Oh. Is that Cinder? That's a young Cinder? Interesting.
There.
Oh, she's gonna reunite with Salem finally, huh? After 3 volumes, like two volumes technically. That's the end of volume 5. Things went bad. God damn! Not the landing pads. Oh my god. Neo girl, I'ma need you to wake the fuck up.
My queen.
Oh my god, girl.
Cinder. When I chose you as my vessel for the maidens, I put my trust in you. So I trust that you wouldn't possibly return to me empty-handed.
The relic of knowledge. I took it right from under Ironwood's nose.
She said, "Excuse you."
Outsmarting the general speaks less to your intellect and more to his.
This hoe bag.
After
I say that
all,
lovingly. I love his character.
You were outsmarted by those children first.
And according to radio chatter, that same general and his forces outsmarted you.
Oop.
A shame Watts never made it back.
I'm afraid the doctor was a necessary sacrifice.
Necessary sacrifice.
I do hope this little one doesn't become another.
Oop. She said, "I'll fuck you up, Tyrion."
Who is she?
Neapolitan has some very useful abilities and has proven to be a valuable asset.
She said,
I
"Asset."
certainly do enjoy collecting assets.
Girl, it's time to go. Cinder! Oh, yes! I didn't mention it. Hold up. I didn't mention it, but I forgot. I wanted to say, I hope we get an outfit upgrade for them, because they need one. It's some nice winter gear. I'm liking Mercury's more than Emerald's right now, but Emerald does look older, which is cool. Like, she looks like she's aged like 3 years. Just like more mature, like the coat for some reason. I'm liking them. I'm liking the outfits.
You're here! I knew you'd come.
Oh, she got those. Oh, and Hazel. Oh. Okay. I can't look at it right now. He's too hot.
The good doctor and I were advancing the will of our goddess, dismembering the very body of this kingdom. You were merely atoning for past failures.
Polendina's creation interfered with the transfer of the Winter Maiden power. But now I know she has it. And once I return to Atlas, it won't take long.
You're not going back to
finish what I
Atlas.
started. That power will be mine.
Oh, yep.
I've given no such command.
Mm-hmm. Salem said, "You all fucked up. My turn."
Ma'am, now is the time to...
This game is not yours to win, Cinder. It's mine. Just because you're more valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player. Everything is already in motion.
God, Hazel looks so
All you
badass.
need
But what's up with his
concern yourself
ribs?
with
Is
your
that just
ability to
stylistic
act
abs?
when I tell you to.
Or is something going on?
Of course. Without you, I am nothing.
Oh. Okay, Oscar. Cool. Notice how they're all faunus. That a skunk?
Huh?
Or is he just old? He's a mole. Okay. Aww.
Thank you. Heads up.
Uh-oh. Is it the squad? Hey.
Need a lift?
These are new designs, right? New saber tooth.
I was stupid to think the general would listen. Every choice I've made was the wrong one. And now...
We all did what we thought was best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad you're all right.
Ooh, I see that blush. They're really trying to set it up, huh? I was not digging the ship, but
Yeah, I see you.
you're kind of setting it up.
Inside, hurry.
What?
I know. Sector 3 is going to need the most help. I'm sending backup your way right now. Fiona, do you copy? We need transport from Sector 3 to the
Jeez.
crater.
Copy.
Not. Oh God. She does tackle him a lot.
When we heard you went off after Ironwood on your own, we...
How did you end up down in the slums?
It's a... long story. I
Not
get the
really.
feeling there's been a few of those tonight.
You just fell out the sky. That's all. Yeah.
You're not going to tell them.
You and I aren't done talking yet.
Ooh.
Where's Crow?
We don't know. The last we heard, he was with Robin, but...
All right. Your friend is back now.
Which one? Oh, Oscar. Who's
You
that?
ready to work?
Are those just random picture on the wall?
The largest Grim Horde ever seen is hovering over the tundra, and out there is a city full of people with no heat, and from what you told us, no more military protection. And while we're happy to give you guys a place to lie low for a while, it's time to get those people some help.
How? Ironwood is stopping all evacuations to Atlas, and we can't get them out of the city with Salem's forces surrounding us.
The crater, beneath Atlas. It's not safe, but it's warm. And with everyone in one place, we can do a better job protecting them.
Okay.
May can send you where you're needed most. We've got to get everyone down into that crater before nightfall. In the slums, we might have a chance.
We're never going to sleep again. I just know
Shit.
it.
Either
Nice.
you're helping, or you're baggage.
Ooh.
We need to get out there and do what we can for Mantle.
We need to do what we can for everyone. What about Amity? and telling the world about Salem. We can't do this alone. We need help.
Ruby's right. The Happy Huntresses are handling the evacuation better than we could. And there's a bigger picture.
But Amity isn't even finished. It
What
was
was
still
that
under
about?
construction.
Doctor, what would you need to launch Amity now?
We made decent progress on construction and fuel collection. All potentially manageable.
Stiltskin.
Amity was designed so that it couldn't launch itself without first being granted clearance from General Ironwood's terminal.
Ruby, there is no way Ironwood will cooperate with us.
But he doesn't have to. We just need the green light from his terminal, right?
You want to go back to the academy?
Yeah, actually, there is more than one terminal. The one in his office and one in the main Atlesian military compound at the base of the city. You'd have to get into the compound somehow, then get inside the operations room, and then... Oh boy, I might need to think about this some more.
And just to clarify, this is the easy option?
What
Right.
you're saying is it can't be done. It's pointless. And even if you got the message out, there's no guarantee help would come.
It's not pointless. Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding
Right.
anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant. We need to warn them.
Yang,
Ruby,
what's going on?
When we came here, we said we'd follow your lead. But things haven't exactly worked out.
Girl. Yang. Girl.
There are people here who need us right now. That's something we can actually do.
But this isn't about just Atlas. Ruby's right.
Ooh.
It's about all of
No.
Remnant. They need to know and evacuate.
Nora and
Mistral
Ruby
can
versus
feel what's
Yang
coming,
and Ren.
so they can prepare.
Okay, okay. Then let's go for both. Get Amity up and running and evacuate Mantle.
But that's how Salem got this far, by dividing us. We have to stick together.
No. What Salem wants is to turn us against each other. Just like this. John has a point. We can work separately and still be united.
Yeah.
Or let me take the relic to Salem.
What?
And maybe she will call off her attack. on the
Penny,
kingdom.
girl.
I don't think we can trust
we ain't
Salem
talking about
to
that
actually
right now.
do that. And the moment she uses the staff to create anything else, Atlas falls onto Mantle.
Nobody's turning you over to anybody. I think that's the one thing we could all agree on.
Okay. Then I guess we're going to Atlas. Can you help us get to that terminal?
I suppose someone needs to help you bypass security.
I'll go.
Penny, we can't risk...
I'll go.
Do what you gotta do. I'm going out there to see what I could do.
Oh my god. This feels like
Gang,
freaking picking kickball teams, but like
go by the
friendships are ruined at the same
I was
time.
developing some new tools for you all before this happened.
More upgrades?
You're gonna need them.
Nora?
I'm going with Ruby.
But what about Mantle?
Oh, I'm saving Mantle. Because I actually believe we can do this.
Shit.
Hey, we're still united.
I hope so.
I can get Pietro out to Amity to prepare, but that doesn't answer how we're getting all of you up to Atlas.
I might actually have an idea for
Oh. Hello? I...
Hello, Penny. I'm worried for your safety. Tell me where you are, and I'll have you picked up right away. Atlas needs you, Penny.
God blast!
She's not going anywhere
Hey.
until you change your mind about Mantle.
Hey.
There's still a chance for Remnant to
You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Ruby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left. We need to think about the future. If she makes it through her defenses, everything that follows will be on your hands.
Okay. Sir. What the fuck is happening? Fix your website, Rooster Teeth. What is going on right now? You're playing an ad, but you restarted the episode. Marrow! All y'all don't care about you guys. Oh, Clover's dead. Shit. Don't tell me they're... Fuck. They just ripped his arm off?
Sir,
Like, I know what happened, but like,
being processed in Stockade
there was
B.
no flesh inside that. He just said, chop it off! Bro. I hear Hero playing in the background. Love that.
Could you give us the room, please?
I'll be fine.
Thank you, Winter. I don't know what I would do without you. No one has ever seen a Grim Force this large before. The city's hard-light shields will hold, but not forever.
What will you do, sir?
Wait, you can't be in here.
This is absurd. Let us through.
I am going to do everything I can to defend this kingdom,
What in God's name do you think you're doing, James?
no matter the cost.
And what's this about martial law? Have you lost your damned mind? Are you that scared of what
Is this your man's Harriet? I have no words.
I have questions for you. But first, I need the one who can show me how. Bring him to me.
Hold up. This isn't the end of the episode, is it? I'm not ready for an opening. Shit. Ooh. Ooh. Mom, okay. Watson, Pietro, Penny. Oof. Emerald always like, Cinder! Oh, hold up. Never happy again? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, no. I don't know how I dealt with it last season, but these ads, I just ruined the player for some reason. Like, I love you guys, Rooster Teeth, but come on. Fix your website. Something's cool. I'm okay with watching ads, but like, it resets the freaking video from the start every time it goes to an ad break. It plays the ad break over the video. Anyways, let's get into this episode review. So we start off with, I guess we're gonna get, I think it'd be really cool if we got like little bits of just Cinder's backstory throughout the volume, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. You know, I have no idea what's going on, but basically we just saw a little glimpse of little baby Cinder scrubbing away. Obviously based on Cinderella, it's making a bit more sense. Ugly stepsisters, all this evil what's her stepmother? Yeah. So is that, if we're to extrapolate the fairy tale, are we going to meet like the stepsisters and the stepmother? Are we going to see that Salem is the fairy godmother? You know, how does it all flesh out there? But it does sort of, you know, I'm like 90% sure this is supposed to be Cinder, so if we're just to believe that part, it fits pretty well with the Cinderella fairy tale. I think that's pretty cool that we, you know, it was something that we've been told pretty much since Volume 2 when she's officially introduced. I'm pretty sure it was Volume 2, but I know she was in Episode 1, but I'm saying Volume 2 when she was confirmed as Cinderella. So, you know, we've had a long time to think about it, but like actually seeing it, for me at least, it's hidden differently. You know, even last volume, there was that line about, you know, there's people that are hungry for power or whatever, and she was always trampled on or whatever. You know, we've been told, and she's informed us multiple times that she wants to be the one on top, and just to finally see it, it's like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Obviously taking credit for Neo's achievement, Cinder didn't do anything. Like it kind of, I had to think about it for a little bit, but you know, obviously in the moment I could tell that Neo was feeling taken advantage of and, you know, uncomfortable and everything. But, you know, sitting back and thinking about it now, if we go back to Volume 7, Cinder's side was she wants to get the maiden powers. She fucked that up. She didn't get that solved. She lost to RWBY again. Meanwhile, Neo's side was to get the relic. Easy. She did a 4v1. She won. Okay, so she's like, excuse me, those were my achievements. So, like I said, can't wait for Neo's eventual betrayal of Cinder, because it needs to happen. It's gotta happen. Oh my god. So these new outfits, I'm sorry, but Emerald is okay. I don't hate it. I think it really comes together when you see the thigh-high boots. Like, that really did it for me. Let me see. Oh yeah, look at those cowboy boots. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, right? I know she's based on Aladdin, but like, with the gun, her pistols, she's kind of a cowboy, so I like it. I dig it. Ooh, God, Hazel. I can't with Hazel. What the fuck? I mean that in the best way possible. Oh my god. I can't look at him. I can't look at him because I'll stare too long. Mercury, he looks fine. Like, he looks the same, but also I can tell that it's a different outfit. But yeah, they've been wearing these things since Volume 2, so they've been needing one. You know, at least RWBY and Juniper, they got upgrades every 3 volumes. You know, Volume 4 and then Volume 7. These guys have been since Volume 2, so I'm glad they finally got some outfit upgrades. Hopefully that means we're gonna see them do some stuff this Volume 2. But who knows? You know, same with Hazel. I don't know, like, what's the plan right now? Because right now it seems like Salem, I think the smart thing would be for her to just take over, because she's here. You know, we got confirmation at the end of Volume 6 that she was coming, she's going to do it herself, and then all of a sudden, you know, she brought her forces, so I'm curious to see, like, why are they going to be sidelined, or are she going to still have them do stuff? Since we're talking about the villains, I know it's at the end of the episode, don't really know what's going on with the lamp. Like, what was she sending a Grimm to go chase down Oscar because Oscar knows how to activate the lamp? Is that what I'm led to believe? She was like saying, like, go find the one that can tell me how to do this or whatever. So I guess she doesn't know how to use the lamp, or any of the relics, really, I guess. So does she need Ozpin's help for that? But, like, I don't know how he, you know, I'm sure she could torture it out of him because it's Oscar, you know, he's a child. But, like, I don't know. I just, it feels weird. Reunited and it feels so good. Okay, God. Like I said, Ren's on some bullshit these last volume and this volume. And then Yang and RWBY, that hurt because back in, it was volume 5, but even volume 4, you know, Yang's whole journey throughout those two was to get back to her sister and, like, come to terms with herself and, you know, trust in her sister and all that stuff. And even one of Yang's lines was, you know, I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically Ozpin was telling them everything, and she was like, you know, whatever RWBY does, I'll do because she always knows what to do is right. Just the heartbreak when she decides, RWBY, I'm not sure what you're doing is right. That hurt. That hurted. Dude. It sucks. I don't know. You know, it feels like the big sides, the Civil War, I guess. It's Yang and Ren on one side, and then RWBY and who is it, Nora on the other side. I know that, you know, everyone else, basically Oscar, John, Weiss, and Blake, they pick sides too, but is that out of ideals, or is it just out of, like, a numbers game and reinforcing them? Because if it's more about ideals, it would be interesting to delve into each of their characters. I don't have the mental fortitude right now to do that, but, like, just to think about what each character's standpoint is and why they chose the side that they did. You know, because I feel like Yang's decision is more based out of, not spite, but, like, she has a tangible goal in helping defend Mantle, whereas RWBY's ambition is way too much for her to handle at the moment. And then same with Ren. You know, like I said, I don't have the mental fortitude right now to delve into each character's motivations, but I'm just curious if we should be thinking about the other characters besides just Yang and Ren. And it feels like, you know, those dichotomies between the sisters and then Renora, I feel like that's the big story character arc right now, but I'm just curious if we should be thinking about other ones too. Obviously, this is the Blake and Yang one. They showed a little bit of it here, but I'm curious if we'll delve more into it, because right now it does feel more like they're pushing Yang and RWBY rather than Yang and Blake. What else? Oscar's hiding more secrets. I know he didn't want to falling into some Ozpin traps. I feel like that's what we're trying to say. But I'm curious to see how that plays out this season. You know, what does the return of Ozpin mean, and what exactly is he going to do? Ironwood calls. She said, "Bitch, you better work with us, or I'm coming for your ass." Yeah, these fucking eights. Okay. Motherfucking Ironwood. So, I didn't say this during the reaction, but what I was trying to get out, and all I could think of was just shock, but what I was thinking in my mind, and I didn't say it out loud, was, I should have known he would do this because he shot Oscar. At that point, anything is fair game. Of course he's gonna shoot this motherfucking council member. He doesn't care anymore. So it took me off guard, but at the same time I was like telling myself, of course you would do that. Because we had that moment last season, like I said, last volume, we had that moment already. So it still got me though. It still came out of nowhere for me. Just curious to see now. It feels like Harriet and Winter had a bit of a moment there after he shot. And it looks like Harriet's kind of like, well, this is my leader. Whereas Winter, probably through, the help of her sister and, and Penny even, talking about stuff like this, I think Winter's having a couple second doubts. She's like, okay, maybe, am I the bad guy? Again, very real world today. But yeah, I'm still hopeful for Marrow. I feel like he can still come back from the brink. But it looks like Harriet's kind of like, I did not see anything. I do not know. And that's fine. She can go. I'm going to watch the intro again. Obviously next episode. I'm not going to spoil too much for it. So, I'm trying to listen to the lyrics as well. Anyways, thanks for watching with me. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Obviously, no spoilers. I am a week behind. But that might change depending. I'm going to give him one more chance. Because these ad breaks, okay? Like I said, I'm okay with ad breaks. I can cut them out, whatever. But when it's overlaying on top of the episode and restarts the episode every time there's an ad break, it's too much. So we'll try it again next week. But yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this episode. Any of your predictions if you have them. It felt, it's weird. I'm sure that because I watch a lot of reactions, I'm kind of like used to already what's going on in the storyline. And also the fact that this story does pick up pretty quickly after the last volume. So I didn't feel like a big like, yay, it's that character, yay, it's that character. Besides, obviously, the villains, because we haven't seen them in a while. But yeah, I'm just curious, like, what kind of the general perception of like this episode, the tone was. Was it like for me, it was very somber and kind of like, ugh, this is some heavy shit. We're already in the trenches. It's the beginning of a war, kind of feels like. But I'm curious to see if other people felt more like it was like, here's a return to form. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like I said, my mind, I lost it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll love to talk to you guys in the comments down below about what you thought. Yeah, we didn't even see Crow this episode. Curious to see what's going on with him. How is he feeling? How is he going to take the death of Clover, and is Robin going to help him with it? Because I know he was one of the big reasons. He was one of the big pushers for Crow getting sober. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna change him. Obviously, he's locked up. He can't drink. But like, what I'm trying to say. I'm done talking. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.